This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the X Sports Network of tonight's presentation of Lawrence County against Marshall County in high school football. My name is AJ Good. Now it's time to take a look at both sides heading into tonight's game. Taking a look at both sides' records, Lawrence County will host at 4-2 overall and 2-2 in the region, while Marshall County will make the trip at a perfect 5-0 and 3-0 in the league. The head coaches are David Marston for Lawrence County, who is 89 and 116 overall with 6 playoff appearances, and Thomas Osteen for the Tigers, who is 76 and 28 in 9 years with 8 playoff trips. The all-time series goes to Marshall County, who's 22-10-2 against the Wildcats. The Tigers have won 15 in a row in the series. The last win for Lawrence County came back in 1967. Here's what the Wildcats have to say about tonight's game.
Take care of the ball, and we got to limit their explosive on offense. We got to limit explosive plays. We've got to do a great job tackling in space. They did a good job on jet sweeps, on bubble screens and slip screens, and they can just line up, run zone stuff. The running backs can go. The biggest thing is setting the edge and leveraging the football and making tackles in space.
Be sure to check out the halftime show where we check in with everything going down in college football, plus a weather update from Fred Gossage. Kickoff for the first half will be in just a few minutes.
This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Hendrickstadt Stadium, the site for tonight's TSSAA Class 4A Region 5 matchup between the visiting Tigers of Marshall County and the homestanding Wildcats of Lawrence County. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, bringing you tonight's action. Taking a look at both sides into tonight's game. Lawrence County at 4-2 overall, 2-2 within the region. Their head coach is David Marston. He's at his 20th year in the school. They average 30 points per game on offense, giving up 21 on defense, averaging 300 yards per game total offense, giving up 353 on defense. Third down offense, they average 31% on third down on offense, giving up just 27.6% on defense. Fourth down, they're 47% on conversions on fourth down, giving up 53.8% on defense. Turnovers and takeaways have been really key for Lawrence County this year. They've had 21 takeaways to just 5 turnovers. Taking a look at some of the stars you're going to need to know for Lawrence County is running back Isaiah Bentley, averaging 80 yards per game rushing. He leads all scorers with 9 touchdowns. Latavion Everly averages 71 yards rushing. He's got 8 touchdowns. Elijah Young, Ian Clayton averaging around 30 yards per game, each with a score. Quarterback Andrew Daniel is 8 for 22 so far on the season with 119 yards throwing with a touchdown. And Jacabry Stevenson has chipped in with 88 yards receiving and 56 yards rushing. Taking a look at the Tigers coming in at perfect 5-0 and 3-0 within their region. Their head coach is Thomas Osteen. He's in his 9th year at the Tigers. He's made the playoffs in all 8 years so far at Marshall County. They average 39 points per game on offense, giving up just 12 on defense, averaging 262 yards per game on offense. Don't quite know their stats that side on defense. It can't be too much more than that. They have 7 takeaways to just 3 turnovers so far this year. Taking a look at the stars for the Tigers, are led by their quarterback, the left-hander Silas Teed. He's 58 for 86 this year with 690 yards throwing, 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. He's also added 3 touchdowns on the ground. The running back tandem of Damari Braden and Antoine Cawthorn, each with 3 touchdowns. The wide receivers, A.J. Jones, Jaden Randolph, Marcus O'Neill, and John Thomas. Jones and Randolph with 3 touchdowns. O'Neill and Thomas each have 2. And they also got some studs at linebacker and Jaquan Curry and Grayson Miller, each with one with 55 tackles, the other with 34. And their leading sack getter is their defensive end, and Trey Warner. He leads the team with 4 sacks this season. They just had the opening coin toss. Lawrence County going to be wearing white helmets, white pants, and gold jerseys with purple numerals outlined in white. Marshall County coming in with white jerseys, blue pants, and white helmets. They got their blue numerals. I believe they're outlined to black, but can't really tell here from a distance. This series has gone on for quite a while. However, it's been pretty much dominated by Marshall County as of late. They have, I believe, won 15 in a row so far in the series. The last win for Lawrence County in this rivalry came back in the year 2000. So, decent crowd on the Marshall County side, a little bit sparse on the Lawrence County side, and understandable with it being a Thursday night, being Fair Week, and also being a school night, and also having a big rivalry just down the road with Loretto and Summertown. But a beautiful evening. You can see the stars out in the sky. Got a little bit of a breeze. It is, was it glow-in-the-dark night tonight for the fans? Neon night. Yeah, it's about the same thing. So neon night here for Lawrence County. Marshall County will get the ball first. They will be going from right to left if you're listening on the radio. Lawrence County will be kicking off going from left to right. So getting ready to kick things off here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium between these two long-standing rivals. Be Edwin Gama, I believe, will be to kick things off here for Lawrence County, and it will. Back deep to return, you've got Damari Braden, excuse me. And it also looks like Jamal Gentry is back deep to return. Kind of hard to tell from his numbers, from a distance as well. So the officials getting things ready here, and we're getting ready to start off this big matchup. Lawrence County again 4-2. More than likely going to need to win 3 out of their last 4 to make it to the postseason, a very stacked region. Losses to Pearl Cone and Greenbrier kind of took a hit to their, don't want to say take a total hit to their playoff chances. Still alive. They win 3 out of 4. More than likely they will make their way into the postseason for the first time in quite a while. And got some winnable games after this, certainly with Hillwood, Tullahoma, and Creekwood. But if they can get a big upset against a top 10 team in Class 4A tonight, that will certainly help their chances moving forward. Edwin Gama here got the ball at the 40-yard line. He's ready and set to kick things off. Looks like Braden and Gentry back deep to return here for Marshall County. So Gama is now ready to go. And he's going to send this one away. It's a high end-over-end kick. Braden going to field it at the 13-yard line. And he's going to get brought down at about the 33. And that's where the Tigers will take over first down and 10. So a decent starting position here for the Tigers.
Braden with the return. Stop by Brazier. First down for the Tigers.
A very talented offense coming up here for the Tigers, led by their left-handed star quarterback in Silas Teat. Watching him in warm-ups, this kid's got an arm on him, so be sure to check that out throughout the course of the night. Damari Braden is the lone running back. Got a single receiver here to the left, 3 receivers bunched here to the right, and you got Braden here to Teat's right in the shotgun. This team will mainly work out of the shotgun this season. And here comes the handoff. It's to Braden over the left side. He's got plenty of room, and he's going to be very close to the first down. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. So Braden's going to pick up that first down. And they're going to move the sticks. Ball at the 44-yard line. Almost the same formation. They're actually now going to flip the tackle, or the tackle's now going to go off. And they're going to bring on another tackle here. And now they're going to blow the whistle. Same formation here, single receiver to the left. You got 3 receivers here to the right. Now Teat now going to flow it out to Braden out in the flat, and Everly tracks him down, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds after about a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up second down and 9. Not much of a gain there on that one. So it was Teat to Braden. So second down and 9 now coming up. Now Teat hands it off to Braden up the middle. He's got a lot of room, but he's going to get brought down at about the 50-yard line. It's going to bring up about 3rd down and 4 now here for the Tigers. Good job there by the Lawrence County defense to track him down quickly. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 3 receivers to the left here, 1 to the right, and you got Braden to Teat's right here in the shotgun. And Lawrence County jump, but no penalty flag. Looks like he didn't go into the neutral zone. Clocks here continues to roll. Now at the 10:45 mark. Braden now goes to Teat's left. Braden now going to roll out to his left. It's a screen play. He's got an open receiver, but he's going to get brought down at the 49-yard line. That was A.J. Jones, and he went nowhere. So a very good job there by Lawrence County, and that's going to bring up a 4th down here for the Tigers. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 3. About a 4th down and a long 2 here for the Tigers as they go into this almost wing T formation with a wing and a single receiver to each side. And Braden behind Teed here. And now Braden's going to step up, and they might be punting this thing away. And they will. Teet's going to punt this one away, and it is going to go. And it's going to roll all the way into the end zone. So Teat punts that away, and Lawrence County is going to take over 1st down and 10 from the 20. So a good job here for Lawrence County, getting off the field in just 4 plays. .9:51 here in a 1st quarter clock. As Andrew Daniel going to bring his offense on the field. Wing to each side, tight end to the left, and a pair of running backs. As it's a pitch out here to Isaiah Bentley. He's got a little bit of room. He's still going, and he's going to rumble his way down to the 38-yard line. Isaiah Bentley starting things off here with a 18-yard run, and Lawrence County already in a good spot here on the first play of the game. Clock stops here at 9:42. Single receiver here to the left for the Wildcats. You got a tight end to the right. Wing to each side, and Everly split out a little bit of left here to Bentley. Here's under center. Excuse me, that's a handoff to Clayton. He's got room, and he's going to go down to about the 44-yard line. So Ian Clayton, we haven't seen much of him in the last couple weeks. That's about a pickup of 6 to bring up 2nd down and 4. So good start here for Lawrence County. They thought they had a chance to run on these guys, and so far it's working. Clock now getting ready to hit the 9-minute mark here in the 1st quarter. Tight end to the right, wing and a single receiver here to the right, and a pair of running backs behind Daniel here in the backfield, and it's going to be Bentley. Bentley with nowhere to run gets brought down at the 41-yard line. So it goes backwards a bit. Loss of 3, and that's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Wildcats. About 3rd down and 7. Wildcats here, 31% on the season offensively on 3rd down conversions. That's not exactly an obvious passing situation. They have been able to run the ball so far on the Tigers today. Let's see what happens here. Motion now from Clayton. It's a handoff to Everly. Everly's going to power his way across the 45. He is very close to the line to gain, but he's about a yard short as he gets brought down at the 46-yard line. So decision time here for head coach David Marston after that 5-yard pickup from Everly. And it's about 4th down and 2. And they're going to go for it. Now Daniel under center is going to look back and see what the play call will be. Fans saying they want it ran here. Wing and a tight end to the right, single receiver to the left, and you got Bentley and Everly behind Daniel. And it's a handoff to Everly. He's got room, and he is very close. I believe he's got the 1st down. The officials are going to mark it as such. So Everly got it to the 49-yard line. And, yeah, they're going to give them the first down. So Lawrence County is going to pick that one up. First down and 10, their first fourth down conversion. Actually, they said that's going to go to Marshall County. So that was not a great spot, to be honest with you. That looked like that was going in Lawrence County's favor. I thought Everly got over the line. He did not. So they're going to take over first down and 10 from there. So Tigers will come back on the field. Spread formation, 2 receivers each side, and you've got Braden here to teach right in the shotgun. And it's a throw to Jones, and Jones is going to get brought down out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Pass is complete to Jones. Brought down by Brazier. Second down.
So that's about an 8-yard pickup to bring up second down and 2. So good start to the drive here for the Tigers. Clock getting ready to hit the 7-minute mark. Actually, the clock stopped briefly. 3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. And it's a handoff to Braden. He's got a lot of Wildcats in the backfield. And Peyton Brazier can't make the play. And Braden's going to get brought down at the 33-yard line. So that's a first down for Braden. 8-yard pickup to bring up first down and 10. As the Tigers now going to make a few substitutions. Clock now running under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. 3 receivers bunched to the right, 1 to the left, and you got Braden here to teach right in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Braden. He's got a lot of room across the 30 to 25. He's going to cut up field and gets brought down at the 15-yard line.
Braden again carries for a first down for the Tigers.
So that's an 18-yard pickup here for Braden. That's going to bring up another first down here for Marshall County. They look to the sideline. This Tiger offense is pretty good. Got a lot of talent there on both sides of the ball. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I think they're a player short. Actually, no, they got a fullback in the backfield here with Braden, and Braden's going to get the handoff over the left side. He gets brought down at about the 11-yard line, so that's a 4-yard pickup for Braden. It's going to bring up second down and 6. Alex Perez on the stop there for the Wildcats. Trying to hold Marshall County to the least amount of points on this drive. They went for it on fourth down on their previous possession, and I thought they got it. I was fully convinced that I was putting my stats down, but apparently they didn't. Tight end to the left, wing and 2 receivers to the right, and you got Braden here to Teet's right. Teet now going to throw it out to the flat. He's got an open receiver, and he's going to continue to battle his way, and he is in the end zone. That is a touchdown for Marshall County. Teet hits Jaden Randolph for the 11-yard touchdown, and Marshall County takes a 6-0 lead with 5:34 here in the first quarter. So a good pass and catch there off the quick screen. On to attempt the extra point here for the Tigers is Wyatt Joyce. Got a bit of a muddle huddle going on. Joyce now ready. And the snap is back. The kick is up, and that kick is good. 5:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Marshall County leads this one 7-0. When we return, I'll have the next drive here for the Wildcats. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in
AJ
Lawrenceburg
Good goes
today.
the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Marshall County, a 50-yard drive goes down the field, and Teat hits Randolph for an 11-yard touchdown, and the Tigers lead this one 7-0 with 5:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Wyatt Joyce now going to kick things away here for the Tigers. Back deep to return is Caleb Smith-Wiley and Jacabry Stevenson. So Joyce had a pretty good leg there on that extra point. Try to kick this one away. A little bit of motion now from the Tigers, and here comes the kick. Joyce, a high end-over-end kick, and Wiley going to field this at the 3-yard line. And he's going to make his way down to the 21, and that's where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10. 18-yard return for Caleb Smith-Wiley. And that's where the Wildcats will take over. Their first drive started on the 20, so very close to where they started off. First down and 10 here for Lawrence County, trailing Marshall County 7-0 here on their first drive. Their second drive, excuse me. Their first drive actually got off to a pretty decent start. Single receiver to the left, tight end in a ring to the right. And you got Bentley going in motion. It's a handoff to Everly. Everly gets stacked up at about the 22-yard line, and that's going to go about nowhere. It's going to bring up second down and 9, maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Hole opened up initially, and then it got stopped up pretty quickly. Second down and 9 coming up here for the Wildcats. They break the huddle, trying to stay ahead of the sticks. Single receiver here to the left. Tight end to the right, wing to the left. You got Everly and Clayton now behind, and it's a toss out to Clayton. He fumbled the ball, and he fell on it at the 20-yard line. And now Lawrence County going to have to come up with a big play here on 3rd and 11. Not exactly what the Wildcats wanted in that situation. On a 3rd and long against a very athletic Marshall County team. We had under the 4-minute mark here left in the first quarter. Ball placed on the 20-yard line on the left hash. Single receiver here to the right. Tight end to the left, wing to the right. You got Bentley and Everly behind Daniel. Daniel, it's a fake handoff, now rolls out to his, and he's got an open receiver. He's got Ian Clayton. Clayton makes a man miss, and he is very close to the line to gain. And I believe they're going to give him enough for the first down, and they do. So Andrew Daniel is Ian Clayton for his first reception of the season. That's a 13-yard pickup and a Wildcat first down. So good start here for Lawrence County. 3:35 here remaining in the first quarter. Break the huddle after that 3rd and long conversion. Single receiver to the left, tight end and a wing to the right. You got Bentley and Everly behind Daniel. Motion now, and it's a handoff to Clayton, and he is brought down right at the 30-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play, going to bring up second down and 13. So linebacker came in, made the play immediately there for Marshall County. Had nowhere to go. And that was Jaquan Curry. It's the team's leader in tackles who filled up that hole in a heartbeat. 2:53 remaining here in the first quarter. 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats on their own 30. Wing to each side, tight end to the left. Single receiver to the right. Marshall kind of looked like they jumped off sides. It's an end around here to Bentley. Bentley's across the 35. He's going to cross the 40. Still fighting. He's got enough for the first down and more. Big gain from Isaiah Bentley. He's going to pick up the first down. A 15-yard run here for the Wildcats. And it's another first down. Daniel and company. Bentley coming up a little bit hobbled on that play. Clock stops at 2:33 here in the first. Second first down of the drive for the Wildcats. And now David Marston. Looks like they're checking on Bentley. Bentley looks like he's just adjusting his shoe now. He came up a bit hobbled. He might have been hobbled because of, his shoe. And that seems to be the case. They'll reset the play clock. And Lawrence County will go back to work. Tight end, wing, and a single receiver here to the left, another wing to the right, and you got Everly behind, split out to the left. It's a motion from Clayton. Clayton's going to get the toss over the left side across the 45 down to the 46-yard line. So about a 1-yard pickup to bring up second down and 9. Any way to stay ahead of the sticks is big for Lawrence County, and especially after 2 big third down conversions here to start this drive. Second down and 9 here for the Wildcats. Trying to keep this Marshall County offense off the field. Single receiver here to the right. Tight end to the left, wing to the right, and you got Bentley and Everly behind Daniel. Bentley goes in motion, and Daniel fumbles the snap, and he falls on it. And they might have had something big there, and that's going to go for no gain to bring up third down and 9. Clock rolling out the 1:40 mark here in the first quarter. Clayton now going to come out. And checking in is Logan Clayton. So third down, long 9 or a short 10. Any way you look at it, it's third down and long. The Wildcats have already converted a couple of these third and longs so far tonight. 2 receivers to the right, wing to the left. We got a Everly to Daniels right here in the shotgun, and then it's a fake handoff. He's now going to roll out, and he's got a lot of pressure. He fumbles the football, and I believe that Marshall County fell on it, and they did, right there at the 32-yard line. And an unfortunate
recovered by the Tigers. First down.
And that's a first down and 10 for the Tigers. Anthony Diaz falls on it at the 33-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over first down and 10. So not exactly the way Orange County saw things going here tonight. The Tigers now have it in their territory once again, first down and 10. It's more about the 32-yard line with 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Striking in distance again, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And Tweet's going to go under center, and he's got Braden back deep in the I formation. And it's a fake handoff. He's got pressure. Now he's going to hit his open receiver. He's got a lot of room. Down the sidelines and more. They cross the 10, the 5, and down to the 3-yard line. Making that catch is their tight end, their H-back, John Thomas. And that's a 30-yard pickup to bring up first down and goal here for the Tigers. About first down and 3, really. So the clock will continue to roll. I formation now, tight end to the left, single receiver to the right. Actually got a tight end to each side. I formation with Braden back deep to get the handoff. Teat now, and we'll give it to Braden over the right side. He's going to cut upfield, power his way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers. Braden goes in, his first rushing touchdown of the game, and then now lead at 13-0. On to attempt the extra point will be Wyatt Joyce. It's a handoff over the right side and a good push up front by Marshall County. Clock stops at 22 seconds left here in the first. And the snap is back, the kick is up, and that kick is good. 22 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Marshall County leads this one 14-0. We'll have the next Wildcat drive and possibly the end of the first quarter. That'll be coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Marshall County, a two-play 33-yard drive, and they've gone right down the field and taken a 14-0 lead on Lawrence County. Damari Braden, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they lead it here 14-0, 22 seconds here remaining in the first quarter. Wyatt Joyce on to kick it away here. Smith, Wiley, and Stevenson back deep to return for Lawrence County. Joyce has it here on the right hash. Here's a kick. It's a high end-over-end kick. Stevenson and Wiley actually fielded in the end zone, so they will come back on the touchback. So no clock time will come off. And for the third drive in a row for Lawrence County, it's going to start right at around the 20-yard line, and we'll start at the 20-yard line. Their second drive started at the 21. So first down and 10 for Lawrence County. They've picked up a couple first downs on their previous drives, and unfortunately, some fumbles and a couple mistakes have kind of halted those and has stopped fourth down conversion. Single receiver here to the right, tight end to the left, wing to the right, and you got Bentley and Everly behind Daniel here in the backfield. Everly going to get the toss plays across the 20, down to the 23-yard line. So about a 3-yard pickup to bring up second down and 7. Decent push originally there, but the speed from this Tiger team has been on display here so far. Ball placed now at the 24. They gave them about 4 on the play, and that will be the end of the first quarter. After 12 minutes of play, Marshall County leads this one 12-0. When we return, it'll be time for the second quarter. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Hendrick Staggs Stadium. It's been all Marshall County so far. 12 minutes in, they lead at 14-0. Pair of touchdowns. T2 Randolph for the 11-yard score, made it 7-0. Then a Damari Braden 3-yard touchdown run after a fumble on a 2-play 33-yard drive, made it 14-0. Wildcats have it now, second down and 6 from their own 34-yard line. Update from over at Loretto. The Mustangs just took the lead over Summertown 7-0 there in the second quarter. As Lawrence County will send the offense back on the field. Second down and 6 from their own 34-yard line. They've been doing a pretty decent job moving ahead on the stick, trying to stay ahead of the 6. Single receiver here to the right. Pair of wings to the right. Motion now from Bentley. It's a toss out to Everly. Everly's got some room. He's across the 45 down to about the 47-yard line. Excuse me, the 27-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup. Going to bring up third down and 3 here for the Wildcats. Not a bad third down the play here. They have gotten a couple of conversions already on third down. They averaged 31% on the season. Single receiver here to the left, tight end to the right, and a wing to each side with Everly behind Daniel. It's now an end around here to Ian Clayton. Clayton's going to get the first down and more across the 35, brought down at the 37-yard line. So Ian Clayton's going to pick up 10 on the play, bring up first down and 10 here for Lawrence County. Great job by Ian Clayton, and another third down conversion here for the Wildcats. Clock We'll roll now. About the 11:05 mark here in the second quarter, and Lawrence County keeping this drive alive. They do milk a lot of clock as much as they run the football. Single receiver here to the left, tight end, and a wing to the right, and a pair of running backs behind Daniel here. Daniel, it's a handoff to Bentley over the right side. He gets across the 40 down to the 42-yard line. So that's about a 5-yard pickup. It's going to bring up second down and 5. Good push up front by the Wildcat offensive line. A good job by Bentley to find the holes. So another promising start to this drive here for Lawrence County. They get back on the ball quickly here. Single receiver to the right, now to the left, excuse me. Tight end to the right, a wing to each side. You got Everly directly behind Daniel here, who goes under center. Daniel now hands it off to Everly, and he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage on that. So that's going to bring up a third down and 5 here for the Wildcats. Again, a pretty manageable third down with the way this offense moves. So they do have a chance here to make another third down conversion. Just like in baseball, football can also be a game of situations. You win on third down, win on fourth down. It's kind of the name of the game. That's why Alabama's one of the best teams in the country, because they win on third down a lot. Single receiver, tight end and a wing here to the right. A pair of running backs. It's Bentley that goes in motion. And we got a penalty flag on the play as Bentley gets to he's going to power his way. He's got the first down and more. He's now into Marshall County territory. We do have a flag. He went all the way down to the 42-yard line. But there is a flag on the play, and that looks like it's in the area of holding. And it's a chop block against Lawrence County. So not what they wanted on this one, and they're going to have to replay third down. They threw the penalty flag at the 43-yard line, so they'll have to replay this one again, and they're going to mark it at the 33. Third down and 14 now for the Wildcats. They get pretty decent yardage here. Might want to go for it on fourth down, especially trailing 2 touchdowns already. Clock stopped at 9:23 here in the second quarter. And now they're going to mark them back even further. I guess they don't know math that well. We've already figured that one out. Now it's at the 28-yard line. Daniel under center with the pair of receivers here, and was a draw play up the middle, and he gets stacked down at the 25-yard line. And now the punt unit will come on the field here for Lawrence County.
Everly with the carry. It'll be fourth down.
Fourth down now and 22 here for the Wildcats. It will be Caden Bird on to punt it away. And that's a bad snap. That's going to get over his head. He's going to try to kick it out of the end zone. And he just got it out in time.
Safety.
And it will be a safety here against Lawrence County. So Marshall County going to add a pair of points there to make it 16-0. It'll be a free kick coming up here for Lawrence County with 8:37 remaining here in the second quarter. We'll take a short break, and we'll have the next drive coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that when we do it God's way, we'll always win. No, it may not show up on the scoreboard, and it may not bring home the state championship, but we'll truly be winners. We're reminded in 1 Samuel 2 and verse 9 that God will guard the feet of the faithful, but the wicked will be cut off in darkness. You see, when we do it God's way, we always are winners. Are you doing it God's way? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, a snap over the head of Caden Bird went into the back of the end zone. And Marshall County got the safety. They now lead at 16-0 with 8:31 remaining here in the second quarter. Marshall County, a top 10 team in Class 4A, has shown it here in many ways so far to start things off. It'll be a free kick here for Lawrence County, as you've got Jones and Braden back deep to return. Jones and Jamal Gentry back deep to return. Gamma's going to kick it off here from the 20-yard line. So a fumble that led to a touchdown, and a bad snap that led to a safety, and a stop on 4th down. So been the difference there. Small mistakes by Lawrence County that turn into big things here for Marshall County. So Gamma now going to kick this one away. You can either punt it or kick it away on a free kick, and Lawrence County smartly will kick it away. Jones and company waiting on the Tiger 30-yard line. So Gamma tees it up. It's a high end-over-end kick. Caught at the 41-yard line, and that one's going to get returned all the way. He's going to keep going down to the 26-yard line. On the return was Jaden Keys. And they'll have a 1st down and 10 here from the 26. So the Tigers in good field position once again. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Actually, a pair of receivers to the left. Now the officials here trying to figure something out. And it looks like we had somebody that had blood on his uniform, and he's going to have to come out. They're going to send somebody in. Spread formation, 2 receivers to each side, and you got Braden here to Teets right in the shotgun. 8:21 remaining here in the second quarter. Teet gets the snap, straight drop back, pump fakes, and he's going to throw it into the end zone, and he overthrows his intended receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers. First incompletion of the game here for Marshall County. Really a first incompletion on either side. Same formation here, spread, 2 receivers to each side. And you got Braden here to Teets right in the shotgun. Braden now goes in motion, and it's a swing pass out to Braden. He's across the 25-yard line, and he gets brought down at the 16-yard line. Very close to the line of scrimmage. And they were wanting a holding call there. It was very close to that, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And now, official is going to send someone out again here. And now we got a penalty flag coming up against Marshall County. Something was going on here. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Marshall County. So that's going to go back to the 31-yard line. Don't know what happened. Something got said by number 14 for Marshall County, and now it's going to bring up 1st down and 25. For those who's watching, our tracker only goes to 1st down and 20, so 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and you've now got Cawthorn into the game here for Marshall County. And he'll be split out to Teets right here in the shotgun. Motion now from Thomas. He now motions in as the H-back. Teet now hands it up the middle to Cawthorn across the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's going to get brought down at the 8-yard line. So Cawthorn with his first rush of the game, and he's going to make it 1st down and goal here on the 23-yard pickup. So another good rush here by Marshall County. The offensive line's been doing a good job so far.
Excuse me, 2nd
Actually, no, it's a 2nd down and 1 here. Got a little bit full. He looked very close to a 1st down there. Motion now from Jones to the left. Teat going to roll out here to his left, and he's got plenty of pressure. He's going to throw it. He hits Jones, and Jones still makes the catch at the 5-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Pass is complete to Jones. 1st and goal.
So now it's 1st and goal here for Marshall County. A good rollout there from Teat, the left-handed quarterback. He is very, very talented. Two receivers here to the right. A tight end and a single receiver to the left. Teat in the shotgun. He's got Braden here to his left. In the shotgun, straight drop back. He's going to throw it. And we got a penalty flag now on the play. And this might be it'll be pass interference against Marshall County.
Offensive pass interference against the Tigers.
So that's going against Marshall County here. You don't see that too often. And this will mark the ball back to the 20-yard line. So a break there for Lawrence County. Now 1st and goal from the 20. More than likely a push-off called there against Marshall County, and that will bring up 1st and goal from the 20 here for the Tigers. 6:45 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and you got Braden here to Teats right in the shotgun. Braden now goes in motion. Teat, straight drop back. He's going to hit his open receiver who makes the catch, and we got a penalty flag again here on the play. That was Jones. Made the catch at the 10. And this might be roughing the pass here against Lawrence County, and it is. So you're going to add some more onto that one.
Roughing the passer.
So see what happens here. And now they're going to mark the ball to the about the 4-yard line. Still will be 2nd down. Now keep the offense in here. 6:38, remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Single receiver to each side. Got a tight end to each side, and you got Braden behind Teat. It's a handoff to Braden up the middle. He's got a lot of room, and he is into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown. And Marshall County is now taking a 22-0 lead with 6:36 remaining here in the 1st half. The 2nd touchdown for Braden on the game. He had a 3-yard touchdown earlier, and he punches that in from 4 yards out. They now lead this one 22-0. Wyatt Joyce on to attempt the extra point. And actually, they're going to go for 2. They throw it out. And Joyce is now going to double pass it. And we got a penalty flag on the play. He might, depends on what happened here. We did have someone else in the end zone. And we got an ineligible downfield here against Marshall County. So they might just re-kick this one. Trying to go for 2 to make it 24 on the, that's why they have that muddle huddle formation to kind of throw everybody off a bit. It was ineligible downfield. And they're going to, ineligible and another, so there's a pair of penalties on the play for Marshall County. It's a loss of down, so they're going to say that is no good. So with 6:33 remaining, Marshall County leads this one 22-0 with 6:33 remaining here in the 1st half. We'll be back with the next Lawrence County possession coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, we've had some penalty flags thrown on the Marshall County side of things. So be interesting to see what the call is here. Looks like Lawrence County might be getting some pretty decent field position at the end of this. So I haven't seen anything. The kicker, Wyatt Joyce, already knows he's going to have to be kicking this one deeper. And it is an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Marshall County. It's against the coaches because it was thrown there on the sideline. Well, you don't want to assume it was against the coaches. Might against the player. It's the second one called here against Marshall County. So now there'll be, instead of kicking off from the 40, we'll be kicking off from the 25. And Lawrence County probably get their best starting field position out of this because of what happened there on the Marshall County sideline. 6:36 remaining here in the first half. The Tigers, on the top 10 teams in Class 4A, lead this one 22-0. 3 touchdowns and a safety is the difference here between the two. Bad snap. That led for a safety, a stop on a 4th down and short. A fumble, and that's where the points are. And then the ensuing drive after the safety, that's why they lead at 22-0. Joyce now on to kick it away. He's got Stevenson and Wiley with their heels on the 15-yard line. And it's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be Wiley, and it goes over his head. He fields it at the 5-yard line, and Wiley maybe gets it back to the 10. So not a great return there. What Lawrence County thought that they were going to get good starting field position went off of Wiley's hands. He fielded at the 5 and got it back to the 10, so they'll now have their worst starting field position with 6:29 remaining here in the first half. So the Wildcats are going to try to get on the board to start things off. They will have the ball when we return in the second half, so they can put together a decent drive here. They might be able to put together a decent drive, get some points, maybe get some momentum heading into halftime. 2 receivers here to the left, wing to each side. And now we got a penalty flag here on the play. And a substitution infraction coming up here against Lawrence County. So they will continue to go backwards. And they'll mark this now at the 5-yard line. So first down and 15 coming up here for Lawrence County. Same formation. Daniel now going to end around to Clayton. And Clayton's got a lot of room across the 10. He's now across the 20, the 30. He's across the 40. He's into Marshall County territory. No penalty flags marked down at the 49-yard line. Big run there by Ian Clayton to get it into Tiger territory. So that might be the spark that this team needs to get it into Tiger territory for just the second time tonight. A big gain there by Ian Clayton. Clock now at the 6:10 mark here in the second quarter. Play clock now at 10 here. They might have to burn a timeout, and they're probably going to have to do that. They're going to have to get on the ball quickly. The clock now at 1, and they're not going to get it off in time. David Marston's going to burn his first timeout here of the first half with 5:55 remaining here in the first half, and we will take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
And back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, Lawrence County had to burn their first timeout with 5:55 remaining here in the half. They have a first down and 10 from the Marshall County 49-yard line after that big run by Ian Clayton. Once the Wildcats' sixth first down of the game. They're now over 100 yards rushing here. Single receiver to the right, tight end to the right as well, and a wing to each side. It's a end around here to Bentley, and he's got some room. And he's going to go across the 45, now the 40. He's going to get the first down at the 39 or 38-yard line. So back-to-back first downs to start the drive here for Lawrence County. And a good start here for the Wildcats. Back-to-back first downs to start the drive. Clock stopped here at 5:46 here in the second quarter. Single receiver to the right, tight end, wing to each side. Motion now from Clayton. It's a toss play out to Clayton. He's going to cut upfield across the 35 and brought down at the 32-yard line. If he breaks that one tackle, he probably takes it to the house. The safety fell down on the play. That's now going to bring up second down and 4. So a very good start to this drive here. 3 plays in, and they're already deep in the Tiger territory. Single receiver here to the left, wing to each side, tight end to the right, and you got Everly behind Daniel. And a end around here to Clayton, and he is brought down, stacked up at the 35-yard line. So they're going to lose 3 on the play, and they're going to bring up a third down and 7 here for the Wildcats. They got everyone there who was blocked well, except for one guy that snuck through and made the play in the backfield. Third down and 7 here for the Wildcats from the Tiger 35-yard line. More than likely 4 down territory here for the purple and gold. Single receiver to the right, pair of wings to the right, tight end to the left. And you got Everly here, split out to the right. It's a toss play to Everly, and he breaks the tackle, but he's going to continue to go backwards and brought down at the 46-yard line. Nowhere to go for Latavion Everly. Loses 11 on the play. Good job by the Marshall County defense. A host brought him down. It's now 4th down and 18. Punt unit comes on the field here for Lawrence County. Caden Bird will punt it away here for the purple and gold. And it will be Jones back deep to return. And the snap is back this time, and Burrich shanks it off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out of bounds very close to the...
Punt goes out of bounds, first down for the Tigers.
And it's going to go, and they're actually going to mark this at the 44-yard line. So decent starting field position here for the Tigers. As that ball just went off the side of his foot, and that's where they're going to start it here with 3:46 remaining here in the second quarter. 22-0 is the Marshall County lead. They have the ball. Just under 4 minutes left here. Going to try to get one more in the end zone before they head to halftime. 3 receivers here to the left, 1 to the right. And Cawthorn, now the running back here. He'll be to Teach right in the shotgun. Teat now going to get the snap. Straight drop back. He's got a lot of pressure. They sniff out the screen. He just continues to run backwards, and he throws this one in the traffic, and it's incomplete. So Teat did everything he could. Didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage, but there was a Marshall County receiver that just knocked it down, so that's going to bring up second down and 10 now. Second down and 10 here for the Tigers. They're going to flip the formation here a bit. Got two receivers to the right, one to the left. You got an H-back to the left. And Braden looks like he'll be in the pistol here. And actually, he'll go in the shotgun now to Teet's left. Motion coming. And it's a handoff to Braden over the right side across the 45. He gets brought down at the 49-yard line. So a 5-yard pickup. Peyton Brazier makes the stop. Going to bring up third down and 5 here for the Tigers. So Lawrence County with the chance here to get off the field and get a chance to get the ball back here, put some points up before the end of the half. Three receivers to the left, one to the right, and you got Braden here to Teets right in the shotgun. Straight drop back, now roll out to the left for Teet, and he hits his open man, and that one's incomplete. Hit Jones in the hands and fell down, so now it's going to bring up fourth down and 5. Clock stops here at 3:02 in the second quarter. And Marshall County here with a decision to make. They lead at 22-0 with just over 3 minutes left. And it looks like they're going to go for it. They did this previously on their first drive from midfield, almost the same spot, and just sent Teet out, and he pooch punted it away. So they might just do that again. But as he now looks to the sidelines, getting a look at the defense, and now Marshall County is going to burn a timeout. Their first timeout here of the first half with 3:02 remaining in the first half. 22-0 is a Marshall County lead. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, Marshall County just burned their first time out here of the first half. They now come back on the field. They lead at 22-0, and looks like they're going to punt this one away. So Lawrence County is going to get off the field. Elijah Cable is back to punting. He's going to put his heels on the like the 36-yard line. You got Stevenson and Logan Clayton back there, but now it's going to be Jacabry Stevenson. It's going to go back and catch this one. So now get into their punt formation, and the snap is back. Cable's going to punt this one away. It's a wobbly spiral. Stevenson's going to let this one roll, and they're going to down it right at the 2-yard line. So a very good punt there by Cable, and the Wildcats will start this drive on their own 2. So not great starting field position here for the Wildcats, with their tails on their own goal line. First down and 10 here from the 2. Single receiver here to the left, wing to each side, tight end to the right, and Everly directly behind Daniel here in the backfield. And someone moved early on the play for Lawrence County. And it will be a false start, so it's going to be a 1-yard penalty. And we'll move it back to the 1, so it's only 1-yard penalty, bring up first down and 11. Wildcats will get back on the ball here. First down and 11 from the 1. Single receiver here to the right, tight end to the left. Wing to the right and a pair of receivers here behind Daniel. It's a handoff up the middle to Everly, and Everly's going to make his way to the maybe the 3-yard line for a 2-yard pickup. Bring up, looks like second down and 10. Clock now under 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Wildcats have it here, second down and 10 from their own 2. Single receiver to the right, wing to each side, tight end to the right. Bentley goes in motion, he gets the toss. Looked like he was a trick play originally, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage on that one. It doesn't appear, as we got now a stoppage of play. And looks like Marshall County is going to burn their second timeout here of the first half. They'll bring up third down and 10 here for the Wildcats. We'll take a break here as well on the X Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium. Third and 10 coming up here for Lawrence County. Minute 59 remaining here in the first half. Two receivers here to the left. You got a wing to the right and a pair of running backs. Now Daniels here in the shotgun. It's a quick throw out to Stevenson. Stevenson tries to make a man miss, but it's going to go down to the 3-yard line. So that's going to bring up fourth down here and they're going to stop the clock again and burn their third and final timeout here with minute 50 remaining. And again, we will take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here in Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Marshall County burned its third and final timeout. They lead it 22-0. Lawrence County going to have to punt it away from its own 3-yard line. So after forcing a 3-and-out from Marshall County, they got pinned deep on a punt. Now they're going to have to punt it away after a 3-out of their own. A.J. Jones back deep to return here from Marshall County as each side makes its way out from the timeout. Be Taden Russell that's going to punt it away here for Lawrence County. And Jones here with his heels on his own 36-yard line. On the Marshall County 36-yard line. The snap is back, the kick, and Russell was hit. We got a penalty flag, and that one's going to fall down and actually returned and brought down at the 17-yard line, but we got a penalty flag here. We got running into the kicker against Marshall County. So, just running into the kicker. I believe it's just a 5-yard penalty. And they're going to bring it out to the 8-yard line. So they will punt it again. And it'll be Russell to punt it away here again. Got Jones now with his heels on the 37-yard line. Snap is back. The kick is up. It's a wobbly spiral. Jones going to field it at the 30, but he fumbled it, picked it back up. He has it at the 24 and went backwards and brought down at the 26. That's where the Tigers will take over, first down and 10. So they marked it at the 25-yard line, so it's about an 11-yard pickup there for Jones. First down and 10 now for the Tigers. The minute 31 here remaining. Great field position here for the Tigers, trying to get another score before we go to the end of the half. Have it at the 25-yard line. Two receivers to the right with an H-back, single receiver to the left. Braden here with a handoff over the left side, and he's going to get brought down at the 23-yard line. Latavion Everly brings him down. So that's about a 2-yard pickup to bring up second down and 8. So Marshall County going to get on the ball here quickly. Spread formation, two receivers each side. You got Braden here to Teet's right in the shotgun. Teet, straight drop back. Throws it in the air. He's got an open man. It's Randolph, but it's incomplete. Just out of his reach. He also had Clayton barreling in on him there. So that probably had something to do with it. Going to bring up third down and 8. Minute 1 remaining here in the first half. Marshall County trying to extend the lead before we go to the break. Three receivers to the right, one to the left, and you got Braden here to Teets right in the shotgun. Teet gets the snap, straight drop back. He throws over the middle. He's got Randolph at the 10, the 5, and down to the 2-yard line. So he hits Randolph again. A good pickup on the play, and now it's first down and goal. Looks like they're going to try to get on the ball quickly here. Spread formation here. Now T rolls out to his left. He's got pressure. He throws it into the end zone, hits his man, and he makes the catch. Touchdown. A.J. Jones on the touchdown catch. It's his first of the game. That goes in the end zone. And Marshall County now leads this one 28-0. Good rollout by T to his left, makes the play, and that's where we are right now with 31 seconds remaining. Joyce on to attempt the extra point. They tried a 2-point conversion. It's actually 30-0. Actually should just be 28. I don't know where the 30 came from. So the snap is back, the kick is up, and that kick right down the middle is good. With 31 seconds remaining, Marshall County leads this one 29-0 over Lawrence County with 31 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Marshall County goes right down the field after the drive started at the 25-yard line. It was Teet hitting A.J. Jones for the 2-yard connection. Extra point is good. They lead at 29-0. Some of the fans in the stands upset with the scoreboard operator who has it 31-0 and not 29-0. 31 seconds here remaining. Joyce now going to kick this one away. It's a high end-over-end kick, and Ian Clayton here going to field it at the 6-yard line. Clayton going to power his way and brought down at the 20. So that's where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10.
Smith-Wiley with the return.
That was a kind of a rough one there.
First down for the Wildcats.
Big collision. They'll take over first down and 10 from the 20 once again. Got the scoreboard corrected, so everyone in the stands is happy at 29-0. Single receiver here to the left. Wing to the right, tight end to the left. A pair of running backs behind Daniel here in the backfield. Daniel under center. It's a handoff to Clayton, and he gets brought down at the 21-yard line. More than likely to be the final play here of the first half. Bring up second down and 9. Clock now under 10 seconds here remaining, and I don't believe they're going to get this one off in time, and they won't. So, after 24 minutes of play, it's been all Marshall County in this one. They lead at 29-0. When we coming up at halftime, we have a few spots. We'll also have a check-in on what's everything that's going down in college football coming up this weekend. That'll be next year on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
To St. Louis from New Orleans.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the halftime show. I'm Major Good, checking in with all things college football that will be going down this Saturday. One of the teams that won't be in action is North Alabama, as they have a bye week getting ready for their Atlantic Sun Conference opener.
The Lions will have a bye week as they get ready for their first ever season in the A-Sun. UNA is 1-3 so far this season and has been in every game so far, but mistakes at the worst possible times have cost them in their 3 losses. But the goals for the Lions are still in front of them. They can still win the league, starting with their game at Kennesaw State next Saturday. And head coach Chris Willis says the key for this week is to get healthy. Now over to Alabama, where they will have another big game this week on the road at Arkansas. The Tide rolled past Vanderbilt in their SEC opener last week, and now we'll get ready for a big test in Fayetteville. The offense has looked good in all games but one so far in 2022, and head coach Nick Saban says he wants to see more balance on that side of the ball.
You know, I think you build an identity over a season, and we're going to continue to try to do that so that we have balance and we feature the players that we have on our team so that they have the best opportunities to be successful. I think there's been times when we've done that extremely well, and there's times that we haven't, but I really can't. We made a lot of explosive plays in the last game, which we want to continue to be able to do, to utilize the skill players that we have and run the ball effectively when we need to. So we're still, building on that identity, but I think the players are making really good progress.
Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes. Be sure to check out all the highlights coming up tonight on The Final Score.
This is the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Are you craving some fresh steak? Stryker's Steakhouse has a great selection of fresh steak, chicken, and more. Catering options are also available for events such as weddings, holiday parties, and corporate events. We are ready to serve your large group with exceptional food in our party room too.
Stop in at Stryker Steakhouse for the best steak in Middle Tennessee at 321 Cruz Street, or give us a call at 931-244-7457 to ask about catering options or party reservations. That's Stryker Steakhouse in Lawrenceburg.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For information, apply, visit livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that when we do it God's way, we'll always win. No, it may not show up on the scoreboard, and it may not bring home the state championship, but we'll truly be winners. We're reminded in 1 Samuel 2 and verse 9 that God will guard the feet of the faithful, but the wicked will be cut off in darkness. You see, when we do it God's way, we always are winners. Are you doing it God's way? And that message brought to you
At
by your
Southern
friends
Tennessee
at the
Realty in
Leon
Lawrenceburg,
Church of Christ.
owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Stagg Stadium, halftime score here, Marshall County leads Lawrence County 29-0 after 24 minutes of play. Taking a look at some of the halftime statistics here from both sides. Lawrence County in the first half, 28 plays, 120 yards, 7 first downs, 4 penalties for 37 yards. Ian Clayton led the Wildcats, 8 rushes for 56 yards. Isaiah Bentley had 7 carries for 52 yards. Andrew Daniel 2 for 2 for 13 yards. On the other side for Marshall County, 20 plays, 180 yards, 11 first downs, had 3 penalties for 35 yards. Their quarterback, Silas T., 10 of 14 for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. Damari Braden, 9 carries, 60 yards, a pair of scores. Randolph, 2 receptions, 32 yards and a touchdown. And A.J. Jones, 5 receptions for 24 yards and a score. Currently at the Pegasus Cup going on over in Loretto. It is the the Mustangs. They are leading Summertown right now. That game 21-0. They're right now in the third quarter, so Pegasus Cup might be heading back to Loretto after this. Taking a look at college football right now. BYU, the 14th ranked team in the country, at home, getting challenged a bit by Utah State. They lead that one 14-10 with Utah State putting together a drive here before the end of the half. And a game that got moved from Saturday to Thursday due to weather on its way, Hurricane Ian making its way up the coast and probably going to affect things in Columbia, South Carolina. South Carolina leads South Carolina State 29-7. Right now the Gamecocks have the ball on the South Carolina State 9-yard line here, looking to score. They lead it 29-7. Each side has now come back on the field as we get ready to start the second half. It's a 29-0 lead here for Marshall County, so if the lead gets over 30 points at any point, we will have a running clock here in the second half. Some other scores to keep track of on a Thursday night. Major League Baseball. The Braves are off tonight after picking up a series win over against the Nationals. Brewers leading the Marlins 2-0. The Cubs defeated the Phillies this afternoon 2-0. Was the White Sox over the Twins 4-3. Tigers over the Royals 10-3. The Red Sox over the Orioles 5-3. And the Guardians, one of the big stories in Major League Baseball, the 2-1 win over the Tampa Bay Rays earlier this afternoon. College football is going to be busy. High school football is going to be busy tomorrow night. You got Mount Pleasant on the road at Richland. You got Wayne County visiting Eagleville. And you got Collinwood on the road at Huntland. So those are some games to look out for tomorrow night, as each side here is getting ready to conclude their warm-ups here on this Thursday night. A beautiful Thursday night, though a little bit chilly. I think it's under 50 degrees. I don't have my weather guru, Ben Luna, with us. He is over at Loretto right now, checking out everybody there in that game, the Pegasus Cup. I forgot the name of that. I know he just has this big wooden football in his office that I might have thrown it once or twice. Might have. That's neat. I can't confirm nor deny that happened at some point. So as we get ready to, yeah, it is cold. That's the best way to put it. Or maybe we're just not used to this yet. It's going to take us a little bit of time here. And also we got some big ranked games. Alabama going to hit the road to Fayetteville, Arkansas. The Razorbacks, who coming off that tough loss in Dallas against A&M, where the ball hit the top of the upright. And 2 decades of covering the game and 37 years of being alive, I've never ever seen that ever happen, especially if it hits the top and then it came forward. So that was a crazy way to end the game. The Razorbacks are going to try to get on the board and hopefully pick up a big win over the Crimson Tide. And last time we saw the Crimson Tide in the big road game was at Texas, and they didn't exactly look great, but it's Nick Saban. You never know what this bunch is going to do when they have the opportunity to make something big happen. So Marshall County is now getting back on the field here as we get ready to start the second half here in the third quarter. And the Tigers leading the Wildcats 29-0. Wyatt Joyce on to kick things off. You got Ian Clayton and Jacabry Stevenson back deep to return here for Lawrence County. Joyce going to kick it off from the right hash mark. Marshall County going to be going from right to left. Lawrence County, when they receive, going to be going from left to right. For those of you listening on the radio, Joyce gets the whistle. And we're ready and set to start here the second half. It's a low line drive, end over and kick. Clayton lets that one go off his chest and into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback, and the Wildcats will start over first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. They've done that a handful of times so far. In the one drive, they thought they're going to get decent field position. A muffed kickoff, and they only got it back to the 10. So first down and 10 from their own 20 here. Marshall County leading it 29-0. Wildcats get on the ball here. You got 2 receivers here to the right, tight end and a wing to the left, and you got Everly beside Daniel to his right here in the shotgun. And it's a bad snap, and they're going to fall on it, but we have a penalty flag here. Might have been a snap infraction. And a false start against Orange County. So that's going to take it back to the 15-yard line. It's their 4th penalty for now 42 yards. Same formation here for the Wildcats. 1st and 15 from their own of 15. Daniel steps up and gets brought down at the 14-yard line. So a loss of 1 on the play there. We're going to bring up second down and 16.
Daniel with a carry, no gain, second down.
Not a good start here to the drive here for Lawrence County with the ball their own 15-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, tight end and a wing to the right. You got Everly to Daniel's right here in the shotgun. Snap back, it's a handoff to Everly. And he's going to power his way across the 20. He's still going down to the 25 and the 26-yard line. So a good pickup there by Latavion Everly. He's going to pick up 22 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4. And they're going to try to get on the ball here quickly and run another play. Now they're going to flip the formation. Tight end. 2 receivers here, a wing and 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Everly to Daniels right here in the shotgun. Now they're going to flip the formation again. 2 receivers to the left, tight end and a wing to the right, and you got Everly to Daniels left here in the shotgun. Now Daniel rolls out to his left, and that one is tipped and going to fall in incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down here for the Wildcats. Decision time, trailing 29-0. Clock stops at 10:31 here in the 3rd quarter. And the punt unit's going to come on the field. Will be Taden Russell to punt it away. A.J. Jones will go back, put his heels on his own about 47-yard line. Russell with his heels on his own 15. And now we have a penalty flag here. And actually, they're going to say that is offsides against Marshall County.
Against the Tigers.
So that's going to give a 1st down. Going to give the Wildcats here a 1st down from their own 30-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation, wing and a tight end to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and you got Everly to Daniels right here in the shotgun. Daniel steps up. Now he's going to run to his left, and he can't evade the tackler, brought down at the 31-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 9. So it looked like he had a lot of room out there, and he was closed on quickly. So 2nd down and 9 here coming up for the Wildcats. Trying to move ahead here after a penalty gave him new life. 2 receivers to the left, tight end and a wing to the right. And you got Everly to Daniels left here in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Everly up the middle. And he is powering his way down to the 33-yard line. 2-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 here for the Wildcats. They've converted on a couple of these 3rd down situations so far in the game and trying to do it once again. At least trying to milk some clock here as well. They break the huddle, and we're going to send 2 receivers to the right, a tight end and a wing to the left, and Everly here to Daniels right in the shotgun. Daniel, straight drop back, steps up in the pocket, and he has nowhere to go. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So a 6-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 13, and the punt unit will come on the field for Lawrence County. That pressure from Marshall County is just fierce, hard to stop here. And now they'll kick it away. Taden Russell back to punt it. You got A.J. Jones here. He'll put his heels on his own 45-yard line. Snap is back. The punt is a end-over-end kick fielded at the 42-yard line. And he's now going to run down the right side. And he's going to get it right there at the 47-yard line. A very good job. And we got a penalty flag on the end of that one. So they didn't give much on that one. We do have a penalty. We have a block in the back against Lawrence County. He pointed towards Lawrence County.
Block in the back against the Wildcats.
Huh. Okay. He pointed it towards Lawrence County. And, and an official has a collision with the Lawrence County player on the play, and that is against Lawrence County. So the ball will go to the Wildcat 42-yard line. It was a call against Lawrence County. So 1st down and 10 here coming up for the Tigers with great field position on their own on the Wildcat 43-yard line. Receiver to each side. Pair of tight ends to the left, and you got, looks like Cawthorn back deep in the backfield here for Marshall County. Teed under center. Fakes the handoff. Straight drop back. And he's got a wide open Cawthorn. He's now at the 20. And he's going to get brought down at the 13-yard line. Good connection there between Silas Teed and Antoine Cawthorn. Down to the 13. That's a 29-yard pickup to bring up first down and 10 here for the Tigers. Now I'm going to send a pair of receivers here to the left. Tight end to the right, wing to the left, and you got Cawthorn. Will be to Teet's left here in the shotgun. Teet gets a snap, and it's a handoff up the middle to Cawthorn, and he's now stacked up and brought down at the 10-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup to bring up second down and 15 here for the Tigers. Second down and 7, excuse me. I don't know why I said 15. Clock now at the 7:20 mark here in the third quarter. And if we go over 30 points here, we will have a running clock. Single receiver to each side. You got a tight end to each side, and you got Cawthorn directly behind Teet. It looks like Teet's going to go under center here. And they're not going to get the play off in time. The clock will stop, and it'll be a timeout here for Marshall County, burning the first timeout of the second half. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here in Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Marshall County just burned its first time out of the second half. They have it second down and 7 from their own 13-yard line. 6:56 remaining here in the quarter. They have it from the Wildcat 13-yard line, excuse me. So looks like we're going out of the shotgun. Wing to each side, receiver to each side, and you got Cawthorn to Teet's right here in the shotgun. Teet now going to lob it up in the end zone for Jones, and just off of his hands, and that's going to fall incomplete. And we do have a penalty flag on the play. And this might be pass interference here against Lawrence County. And it is. So that will go against Lawrence County. And they're going to mark this one at the 5. So it's not an automatic first down. They will replay the down, so bring up second down and 2. So it's about a 2-yard penalty here for Marshall County. Clock stops at 6:50 here. Receiver to each side, wing to each side, and you got Cawthorn here to Teet's left. It's a bad snap, and Teet going to have to call his own number, and he's going to get brought down right at the 17-yard line. Peyton Brazier in to make the play, and a big loss there. About 11 yards here for Marshall County. It's going to bring up third down and 13. So good job there by Lawrence County getting in the backfield after the missed snap there. And the clock now running at 6:20 here in the third quarter. Now a third down and 13. They can get a first down if they get it to the 3. 5 wide here, 3 to the left, 2 to the right for the Tigers. Teet, the left-handed quarterback, gets a snap, straight drop back. And he's now getting pressure here from Jack Marston. He's going to throw it. Hits Braden, and he's in the end zone. He was juggling it, and they're actually going to say it's incomplete. So Braden would have had a touchdown, and they're going to say that one's going to fall incomplete, going to bring up 4th down now in 13. So Marshall County looks like they're going to go for it here. No, actually they're going to kick it. They're going to send on Wyatt Joyce. He's going to try to attempt this 32-yard field goal. Snap is back. The kick is up. And that kick is right down the middle. It is good. Marshall County leads this one 32-0 with 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Next Lawrence County drive will be next when we return here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Hendrick Stack Stadium, Wyatt Joyce hits a 32-yard field goal, giving Marshall County a 32-0 lead with 5:48 remaining here in the third. And we'll now have a running clock here throughout the rest of the second half, unless Lawrence County can put together a drive here, take it down the field, and get some points. Wyatt Joyce going to kick it away. You got Clayton and Stevenson back deep to return. One standing on the goal line, the other standing on the 5. Joyce now stepping up and going to kick this one away. End over end kick. Stevenson going to field it at the 9. And he's now at the 15, and he is brought down right at the 16-yard line. And we got a little bit of extra after that one. We'll bring up a penalty flag on the play as well. So Lawrence County is going to get hopefully some decent field position out of this. See what the penalty flag will be called as the clock is running here. And now we got them. It's a personal foul against Lawrence County. And now the Lawrence County faithful are really letting the official have it here, and they're going to mark it at the 9-yard line. 5th penalty against the Wildcats. They'll take over 1st down and 10 from the 9. So Lawrence County will get in the wing tee here. Pair of running backs behind Daniel and a tight end and a wing to the left. It's a handoff. No, it's going to be a reverse here. It's to Bentley, and Bentley gets to the 12-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 7 here for the Wildcats. Decent pickup on that play. Clock now at the 4:10 mark here in the third quarter. Wing to each side, tight end to the right, and a pair of running backs behind Daniel as he goes under center. It's now a pass play, and he hits Latavian Everly, and he goes out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. So far, Daniel 3 for 3 in pass attempts. Ball placed on the 16-yard line here. The Wildcats have converted a few of these 3rd down conversions so far, trying to do it again and trying to cut into the Tiger lead. It sits at 32-0. Same formation here, wing to each side, tight end to the left. Pair of running backs behind Daniel. It's a handoff here to Bentley. Bentley gets to the 19, and that looks like that's going to be enough for a 1st down. See what they call, and they are going to give them a first down. So a third down conversion for the Wildcats. As we go under 3 minutes left here in the third, Ian Clayton will now come in for Peyton Brazier. After this, the Wildcats will have a bye week. Comes at a good time. It's also fall break for Lawrence County schools as well. Summertown, and we'll also have a bye week. Loretto will host Moore County next week, and we'll be at that game. We'll also be at Richland at Collinwood as well. I'll be on the call for that game. Daniel under center, and it's an end around here to Clayton. Clayton gets to the 20 and battles his way down the 23-yard line. It's about a 4-yard pickup on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 6. Wildcats staying ahead of the chains here on their second drive of the second half. So they need to do in a situation like this. Just trying to get some momentum going into that fall break, and a very key 3-game stretch coming up for them. They win all 3, more than likely. They go to the postseason. Under center is Daniel again. Motion this time from Bentley. It's a end around here to Clayton. Clayton across the 25. He's going to get the first down and more. Brought down at the 39-yard line. So Clayton picks up 17 on the play and going to give the Wildcats a first down. So he has had a pretty good job here for Lawrence County so far. He's got 10 carries for 76 yards. Moving the chains here for the second time on this drive. And Clayton going to get a much-deserved break on that one. Hasn't seen him much in the last couple games. He's been nicked up with a handful of injuries. An offense like this, you can understand. A lot of carries and have to break some tackles in a big way. Brazier goes in motion. It's a fake handoff. It's to Bentley. Bentley's going to get in the Tiger territory and goes down at the 46-yard line. So Isaiah Bentley, a big first down, the third on the drive here for the Wildcats. And now we got an injury. We're going to have to stop the clock because of that. Got a hurt Wildcat on the play, and while he is down, a quick update, Loretto is leading Summertown 28-0 in the fourth quarter. Do have an injured Wildcat on the play. While they tend to him, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
And back here at Hendrick Staggs Stadium, Isaiah Bentley was the hurt Wildcat on the play. He seems to be okay as we will start up as the Wildcats get into Tiger territory for the third time tonight. 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Do have a running clock because of the 32-0 Marshall County lead. Whistle blows. Clock rolls. Daniel will go under center again. Pair of running backs behind him. And it's now a pass here from Daniel, and that one's going to get deflected and down. So first incompletion by Daniel. Clock will still continue to roll, even on incompletions. Good pressure up front by the interior of the Marshall County defensive line. And it looks like that one's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. They might get one play off here. And doesn't look like Lawrence County is in any hurry to make that happen. And that will be the last play of the fourth quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Marshall County in control of this one. They lead at 32-0. We'll have the start of the fourth quarter and the continuation of this Lawrence County drive coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that when we do it God's way, we'll always win. No, it may not show up on the scoreboard, and it may not bring home the state championship, but we'll truly be winners. We're reminded in 1 Samuel 2 and verse 9 that God will guard the feet of the faithful, but the wicked will be cut off in darkness. You see, when we do it God's way, we always are winners. Are you doing it God's way? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them.
And back here in Hendrick-Stack Stadium, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Lawrence County has its second down now and 10 from the 47-yard line, and a good handoff, and that one will go down to the 41. It's Clayton again on that one. 5-yard pickup. Bring up third down and 5 here for the Wildcats. Trying to cut into this Marshall County lead. Another third down opportunity here for Lawrence County. He's going this tight wing T formation. Daniel under center. It's a handoff here to Brazier. Brazier gets stacked up right at the 41. So goes nowhere on that one. It's going to bring up fourth down here for the Wildcats. Brazier will come out, and Bentley will come back in after being hurt on the previous play before third quarter. Clock will still roll here. Fourth and a short 5, long 4. They've converted. They got a fourth down conversion via penalty on their first drive of the second half. They break the huddle. Everly and Bentley in the backfield. Clayton and Everly in the backfield as they get everything taken care of here. And it's a pass play out to Everly, and Everly's going to be short. Short, brought down at the 39-yard line, and that's where Marshall County will take over first down and 10. So that goes nowhere, and the Tigers will take over once again. First down and 10 from the 39, their own 39. Marshall County will take over. Clock still rolling now, under 10 minutes left to play here in the game. First team offense still on the field here from Marshall County. Two receivers here to the right. And a tight end to the right, single receiver to the left, and looks like new running back into the game here for Marshall County. Teat fakes a handoff, hits John Thomas in the flat, and Thomas is going to get brought down at the 45. Second catch for John Thomas in the game. 6-yard pickup. Bring up second down and 4. Making some substitutions into the game now. It's Kamark Perryman into the game here for Marshall County. Two receivers here to the left, one to the right. Actually, we got a new quarterback into the game here for Marshall County. It's a handoff to Perryman up the middle, and he's going to go into Wildcat territory and pick up the first down. It's Kalen Allen's the new quarterback.
First down.
A first down and 10 here for the Tigers. And a lot of substitutions coming in as they're bringing in their second teamers into the game. Allen, the new quarterback, two receivers to the left, one to the right. He's got a wing to the left. He's got Perriman to his left here in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Perryman. He is stacked up and brought down in the backfield by Peyton Brazier. Amateur wrestling style tackle. Brings him down at the 45-yard line. So good job there. Bring up 2nd down and 16 here for the Tigers as Brazier got in the backfield in the heartbeat. He's made a couple good plays here tonight. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, wing to the left, and you got Perryman to Allen's left here in the shotgun. Under 8 minutes left to play here in the game. Motion here from the Tigers. It's a jet sweep, and he's going to get brought down at the 47-yard line. On the carry was Kel Hightower. So about a 2-yard pickup there. It's going to bring up 3rd down now in 14. Now they're going to go a spread formation with 2 receivers to each side. You got Perryman to Allen's left here in the shotgun. So he's clapping his hands, telling his offensive line to get ready and get going. It's a straight drop back. Allen, the right hander, he's going to throw this one up in the air for Hightower, and that one's knocked down. So it's an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Clock will still roll even with incompletions. Now it's 6:40 here remaining in the game. And to kick it away, that will be Elijah Cable. Back deep to return is Logan Clayton. With his heels on his own 20-yard line, Cable standing on his own 33. Snap is back, bit low, but he gets it. Kick end over end, and Clayton looks like he's going to catch it. He's going to let it roll, and this one's going to roll all the way to the 5-yard line. That's another good punt by Cable, a lone line drive, and it just kept going. So that's where the Wildcats will take over. It's not their worst starting field position. It's their 2nd worst. They had their last drive of the first half start on the 2. So they'll take over 1st down and 10. Daniel will lead the offense back on the field. 32-0 is the Marshall County lead. At the 5:30 mark here remaining. Everly in the backfield, wing to each side, and a tight end to each side as well. Motion coming up here from Clayton. It's a handoff to Everly over the right side. He's going to break a couple tackles across the 10, the 15, and he's brought out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A good run by Latavion Everly, picks up 13, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Wildcats. Trying to put something together and get some momentum before they go into their bye week. Place the ball at their own 18-yard line as we're now under 5 minutes left to play. They go in this double tight, double wing formation with Everly behind Daniel. Motion coming from Clayton. It's a toss play out to Clayton. And he's going to get across the 25, brought down at the 30-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. And Ian Clayton having a big night here, a 12-yard pickup and another 1st down for Lawrence County. Clayton now at 93 yards on 12 carries. They're going to get on the ball and run another play quickly. Trying to test out the no-huddle offense as Bentley goes in motion. It's a toss to Bentley. Bentley gets across the 30 down to about the 33-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7 coming up for the Wildcats. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the game. Now Alex Perez will come in for Latavion Everly. They're going to have to get on the ball and run it quickly. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Same formation. Motion now from Bentley. It's a end around to Clayton. He's going to get bottled up, and it maybe picked up a yard on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Now we hit the 3-minute mark left in the game. Another 3rd down here. Lawrence County so far on 3rd downs of the game, they're 3 of 12. Marshall County other side was 2 of 6. Double tight ends, wing to the right, pair of running backs behind Daniel. It's a reverse here to Clayton, and Clayton just gets stacked up and brought down at the 31-yard line. So a loss of 3, going to bring up 4th down and 9. And the punt unit going to come on the field here for Lawrence County. It's going to be Tayden Russell back to punt it away. And it looks like Cawthorn will go back and return it here for the Tigers. Last minute substitutions in here for Lawrence County. Under 2 minutes left to play here. Russell gets a snap, and the kick is a low line drive, and this one will go down to the 40-yard line. That's where Marshall County will take over 1st down and 10. The Tigers will take over with under 2 minutes left to play in this one. Bring out their second teamers once again to finish out the game. Right now, Loretto with the 35-0 lead over Summertown in the 4th quarter. Spread formation here for the Tigers with a pair of receivers to each side, and now a timeout called here by Lawrence County. Looks like they had some substitution issues. They will burn their first time out of the 3rd quarter with a minute 16 remaining in the game. We will keep it here. Just the last little bit playing in the game. Check out some other scores from across the country. Right now, South Carolina with a 43-7 lead over South Carolina State. Utah State, BYU tied up at halftime in that one. So a minute 16 left to play here. Looks like they're trying to get their substitutions and everything taken care of on Lawrence County side. We're down a couple people. They're almost, I believe they're about to play with 9 on that play. So both teams are back on the field here. They'll play out the final minute 16. Spread formation again for the Tigers. New quarterback into the game. That will be Tyler Thompson in at quarterback. Gets a snap. Throw out to his right. Hits his man, and he's going to get that one into Wildcat territory down to the 45-yard line. So Thompson comes in, and he hits Marquise Davis down to the 45. 1st down and 10 here for the Tigers. Under a minute left to play. Now at the 52nd mark. And final score, Loretto defeats Summertown 35-0, bringing the Pegasus Cup back to the home of the Mustangs. Now a handoff here over the left side. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to get brought down. He's still running and gets stacked up and brought down at the 26-yard line. That was Jaden Keys. Picks up 19 on the play. And that might be the final play of the game. As the clock is going to go under 20 seconds left to play here at Hendrick Stack Stadium. Marshall County is going to get in the line, and that's going to do it. Final score here from Hendrick Stack Stadium. Lawrence County falls to Marshall County 32-0. Wildcats drop to 4-3 overall, 2-3 within the region. The Tigers improved to 6-0 and 3-0 within the region. For Sarah Luna, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening and an even better weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday.